Hello from the void, it's Rose, and I am today going to be kicking off my new astrology Franken legacy. What is a Franken legacy? I hear you say. Well, as it happens, my original plan was to use these updated Zodiac legacy challenge rules by AstroSimmer. After I posted my Create a Sim video of my founder, which is available as a link below, Morgan, who is Frolicking Gnomes here on YouTube, told me that Thai Noodles, who is known for Noodle's sorbet palette best, but has also written a berry specific astrology legacy, which works similarly to the Zodiac challenge. You can pick any sign to start with and then just work through the Zodiac in order. So I looked at both sets of rules, and obviously being a berry challenge, Thai's version had some really useful things like generational colours and more rules in general. So what I have ended up doing is squishing them together in a way that makes sense, which means I now have this really ugly Google document, which is my Zodiac Franken Challenge document. Blue is for the AstroSimmer rules and green is for Thai's rules. Every now and then I've put in something else that makes sense for me. So these are my rules. Miss Capucine, who I'll be calling Caps, the Capricorn sim, is in bed sleeping, and we're just going to run through the new rules. Your childhood was too unstructured for your taste, always moving around, a broken up family, no clear base to call home. You're determined to bring good old tradition back into your life. However, while you're much more responsible and disciplined, you are also more rigid and distant. You've become too concerned with how others see you and whether or not you're impressing them. There is someone in your life who wants to get close to you but doesn't know how to get you to break down your walls, so you will let them in. I'm going to change one of Caps's traits to snob, so she'll have the ambitious and snob traits, and then I'm going to keep her with child of the ocean because I think that makes sense for the sea goat. Keep the fabulously wealthy aspiration. We will keep the business career, but we'll be specifically going into the management branch. From Thai's rules, have a non-romantic relationship with your future spouse, either as a teen or a young adult. So that'll be while I'm a young adult. We will still only be having one relationship, and that is the person that we will marry. Your spouse cannot have a job. We've got to become best friends with our grandchild. We've got to have at least one child. Have a very serious relationship with our kids, keep them disciplined, live on the same lot for the whole generation, which I would probably do anyway, and live in a more affluent neighbourhood. So all of that is pretty self-explanatory and kind of what we're doing anyway. I'm probably going to keep this a lot less edited and probably talk a bit less and focus on just playing. The main thing I want to do in the first couple days for Caps is have her focus on getting promoted, because if we've got to make some friendships and then turn them romantic later on in life, that means we're going to need to get our career going earlier so we can focus on that later, if that makes sense. And we don't have work until Monday, which is a little bit frustrating because we're short on money, so we're probably going to have to do some scrounging about to find ways to earn some dollar, but that's fine. Do some beach combing maybe. And then the other thing I really want to do for her is so the romantic story in this generation is very much that she's a little bit oblivious to people maybe being interested in her, and like there's someone that she gets close to who becomes more than a friend, but she maybe isn't the one that acts on it. So I'm thinking she's also a snob. She wants to meet wealthier people, so potentially we might send her off into some affluent areas and try and get her to encounter some people that maybe she's thinking of as business connections, maybe she's thinking of as people that can help her like get ahead, and basically her aspirational peers. And then in the fullness of time, maybe one of them might also turn out to be someone that she connects with romantically. But first things, we're just going to take care of her needs. She's had her little daily swim that I want to try and have her make. And we got a couple $100, so money isn't like desperate, but we will have bills on Monday, so let's go out into the world. Oleana came to see us with the welcome wagon yesterday, and we got on really well, so she could be definitely a really good friend. So yeah, we live in Lani St Taz, which is definitely like the richest area. We did meet these guys yesterday, and this is where Oleana lives with her wife, cute. I think we're going to go to the city, and we're going to go to Uptown. We have to pick a lot, don't we? Or we'll pick the gym, but we're just going to try and like lurk around a bit. We are still in our swimmers. Let us not do that. Quick change, if you please. And let's ask how Oleana seems pretty raging. Can we try and calm her down? We are not going to be flirting. And there is a celebrity here. It is Aubrey Pearson and Diego Lobo. Now the thing with celebrities is obviously we can't really engage with them because we have 0 celebrity skill. We can go watch this little dude play his terrible guitar. I'm gonna attempt an introduction. Well, or scream in his face. Didn't go terribly. So that happened. Alright. Is there anyone who is not famous that we can introduce ourselves to? There is a pregnant lady, there is Brent Hecking, some children. Yeah, so there's a cupcake stand. We could do some bubbles with, let's go sit and try this together. Because I'm imagining, despite the fact that she lives in Solani and like secretly loves the laid-back life, Monday to Friday Caps is very much this like corporate shiny vibe. She is not sure about the bubbles and she's too hot, so we need to change into our cold weather. Hot weather, not cold weather, you'll die if I do that. And there's just somebody's just sleeping over here on this bench, which relatable. You can stop using the bubble thing. Just gonna see what she wants to do. She wants to buy a television, we can't do that. Buy a thermostat, we also can't do that. And there's very unlikely to be collectibles on the rooftop of a very expensive block in San Myshuno, but well, we'll just see what you want to do. Oh, attacked by bees. Great. Okie dokie, maybe let's just go indoors because there'll be aircon over here, right? She's not doing a very confident run, if I'm honest. Now I'm interested to know what her attractiveness preferences are, so let us scope the surroundings real quick, see if there's anyone hot. So she is into Brent Hecking. I am almost 100% certain that he is gay and has a husband. But after all, at this point we're just looking for friends, so you can be friends with us. She's not a talented boxer. Thanks, friendo. Give you some free training because we do not have any money, so. She's like, at the moment I can't afford to pay you, but. At the moment I can't afford to pay you, but one day I will be very wealthy and incredibly well connected, so it serves your purposes to give me some free training now and I'll repay you when the time comes. And the trainer's like, yeah, sure, sounds good. So we've made friends, which is nice. We have a sentiment with Supriya. Well, not quite friends yet. Supriya is married to Justin Delgato. Yeah, we've met a lot of married people, which is completely fine. I think we're going to go and attempt to introduce ourselves to a bunch of celebrities because she just kind of doesn't really care. Maybe not starting with the most famous one. Well, he's the only one that's available and she does think she's great, so we're just going to pretend that we don't think he's different than us because we don't. We're not a nobody, we're a temporarily inconvenient superstar. He loved it. That did not go well. Maybe let's go home now because we're about to smell. I feel like we definitely don't want to go to the Festival of Snow. I feel like it's not really so much about celebrity for us, it is about status. I am going to buy her a mirror and get her to start practicing some charisma because I'm pretty sure we will need that for her career and it seems appropriate for her. I should mention that we get the tiny home boost from having such a tiny home, surprisingly. So being in her house is making her depressed. So I do love the Romance Festival, but I don't feel like that's right for her. She's definitely more, let's make some friends. Might send her out to do some more beach combing. Because we do need to earn some money and I suppose we could get an odd job. We found the Eyes of Sulani. Okay, that's worth good money. What is it? We're going to sell it. It's worth 300 simoleons. And we need to make some money. We're going to go bring this guy some food. George. And we'll miss sunset, which is a shame, but we need money. We made a whole 36 bucks. Incredible. And we're going to eat some more of our sad salad. And she wants to chat with someone, so I'm going to have her call up Supriya, who I've decided is going to be our friend. And then given how bored she is of her life, I'll just send her to bed. And she is fully rested at 4 AM. Straight up and in the ocean. I mean, what an ideal way to start your day. And for some reason her hygiene doesn't even really seem to drop when she does this, which is kind of crazy. She wants to freshen up in the mirror. That is definitely allowed. It is new skill day. What does that mean? Try out a new skill or level up one of yours. And we learn skills faster. Okay. I mean, this definitely feels like cheating between the new skill day and my tiny home bonus. That took no time at all. It looks like we also need the logic skill for our career. So we're going to go to Willow Creek because I know that there are chessboards in the park. Still up before 9 in the morning. This is the one when you get up so early. And there is someone over here playing chess. Hello, Brenton Barney. Would you like to play chess with us? Because we would like to play chess with you, please. Goodbye, Brenton. Thanks for playing with us, though. There's a bunch of people over here in like quite smart clothes. Is there a wedding? Let's go ask if Mark wants to play chess with us. So we're just going to play chess with this random celebrity we met outside a gym yesterday and see if he wishes to be friends with us. We have got it up to level 2, so that's not bad. So maybe we'll run around and gather up some stuff. Are there other collectibles that we can sell? Nope, it's not ready. Not ready. Any digs? Any... As soon as we're able to go to work, we definitely won't keep doing this because I don't feel like Caps is particularly outdoorsy. Like, she likes to be at the beach, but she likes to be in her own space at the beach. She, you know, isn't like a Granite Falls kind of chick. She's Solani in a nice beach house with a shower to get the sand off her toes. Thank you and good night. But at the moment it's desperate times, so we have a capsule, so we're going to sell that. Let's try and extract the fossil though. Ooh. Fossilized Whatsit. She's finding some good stuff. We've got 2 fossilized Whatsits from 1 fossil rock, so she wants to play some more chess, which is perfect. Play with... What about Alexandra Matthews? She looks a little bit like Moira Rose, so everyone here is an adult. Like, where are all the young adults at? No offense. Oh, she does not smell good. And she's mean. So far everyone else we've met has been pretty nice, but Alexandra not so much. I just really want to get this hour of chess played so I can go home. Please. Well, we've reached logic level 3 and we've played for well over an hour. And the real reward is the skill gain, so we're going to go home. And avoid this mean teenager who's just telling us lies. Time for some leftovers. She starts work at 9 o'clock tomorrow. We're just doing a standard 9-5 day. Cute. We have done everything we need. We've filled out our reports. Let's pop the bed down. Let's go for a quick wee. And go to bed. Once again, we are up at 5 AM. We are doing a very stupid thing, which is eating and then swimming, but pretty sure Sims can't die of cramps, right? We are going to send her to work in the absolute best stinking mood that a human being has ever been in. She's excited for work, she's feeling one with the ocean. We are going to give ourselves... psych ourselves up. This is very me, being ready an hour in advance and just suddenly like, now what do I do? And we're going to put this little picture of us on the wall. She's in a pretty great mood, basically ready to go to work in 5, and that's a very, very sensible outfit. Now, please, would you work hard? Oh goody, bills. They're only 183 and we actually have enough money. Yes, we're pretty much going to get a promotion on the first day. So now that we're up there, let's socialise with some co-workers. Lily Fang works with us, so we potentially want to befriend the Fangs. And we were promoted to office assistant, so she's feeling pretty good about that, but also pretty dehydrated, so we need to go get you some water. We now make $22 an hour, which is terrible. We stole a desk nameplate. We're definitely gonna have some tasks, fill out some reports, so first things first, eat that fruit, get some water. And we met some colleagues who are Siobhan, Lily and Alika. So our manager is our neighbour. Interesting. Hey friend, thanks for coming over. Everyone's come over. Is it the welcome wagon again? Sure, you can come when you have extra food. Bunch of random people at our house. Everyone's here. Everyone is in my house. We haven't met you yet. And is this... Yeah, so he is our boss as well as our neighbour. Definitely focusing on the guy that is our work colleague. We're not talking to whoever's flirty. Oh my god. Are we gonna die? Crushed to death by my bed. Well, that was a really short-lived legacy. So we are really quickly going to add this sim to our household and plead for Capucine. Like, please, 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 can we just not have her die just now? Because we literally just started the save. And it's a real bummer if she's dead already. We have to go outside because there's not space in our house. Like, things were going super well. Oh my god. I mean, wow. I think I might have spent longer in Cass making her than she has survived in terms of playtime. So, that's new.